Welcome to the first episode of Enough is Enough. On this episode, I want to talk about this truck driver shortage and the things that are just going on in the United States as of today. Media is trying to blame these supply shortages on truck drivers. They basically talk about the ports in general over in Los Angeles. And let me tell you about these ports and why, this whole truck driver shortage is well, it's a load of shit, okay? Plain and simple, here's the thing. Those ports, in order to get anything in those ports, it has to come through customs. You have ships sitting off there in the Pacific Ocean waiting to get brought in. They get brought in, customs has to clear the stuff on the boat and say, okay, that can be shipped out. Now here's the thing. Customs does that. Now you've got to get it unloaded off the boat by the guy in the crane. Guy in the crane's got to put it on chassis. That chassis is being pulled by a robot truck. Probably didn't see that one coming, did you? Yes. They have robot trucks in the ports. They're autonomous, self-driving, and they are slow. This is why you see TikTok videos from actual port truck drivers that are sitting there in their bobtails, showing empty chassis, showing a line of trucks wrapped around, and it's 4 trucks wide and it's wrapped around. These guys are sitting there for sometimes 6-8 hours trying to get a load. They're not getting unloaded. A crane operator took a TikTok video of one of these robot trucks, and these things move god awful slow. You're lucky if in 30 seconds these things move 15 feet. I mean, they are ungodly slow. Now, it makes sense why they're slow, because there's nobody driving them. So they have to be slow. You've got all these sensors on there. You don't want to run anybody over. So my question is why the robot trucks? Why don't you put a guy in there moving things around? He can see. He can do whatever. You can move things quicker. Then, let's just get to out of the ports and onto supply. Now, let's just say that your container truck has made it out of the port. It's now gone over to some warehouse over there, distribution center, to get shipped out. I don't deal with containers. I'm a van trailer. I deal with 53-foot dry van trailer. I'm liable to pick up anything. Most anything you buy that's not refrigerated some way or another is coming to you on a truck like mine. So now I come over here. I've got to pick a load of Chinese crap up to take over to your dollar store or something, and I come pulling in there. 4 hours later, I'm still sitting there. Okay, they put me in a dock. They've taken 2 hours to do that. Took another 2 hours to load me. Now I'm leaving. Now I'm going over and I'm going to deliver to the Dollar General or Family Dollar, one of these sumbitching distribution centers with all this Chinese shit. And what happens? Well, guess who gets to sit in a damn dock door for another 4 hours while they decide, okay, we'll finally unload you. Okay? Your supply shortages have nothing to do with truck drivers. Your supply shortages have everything to do with, just wasted time. There's no reason why I come there on time, get in, and it takes them 4 hours to unload me. I've shot half my day sitting there, okay? And now, I've unloaded at a distribution center. Guess what they've got to do? They've got to load that onto another trailer, which then that trailer goes to your local store, and they unload that trailer at your store. Okay, so the thing is that logistics, there's a lot of moving pieces in it, and truck drivers are an essential piece of it, but there's not a shortage of us. There really isn't. I have plenty of freight, luckily, but you want a shortage of anything, it's a shortage of workers. That's another nice little topic to get into. These places cannot get people to come to work. Nobody wants to work. They want to stay at home, be provided for by the government. The government's not your daddy, plain and simple. You know what? The problem in this country and nowadays is you got people in here that get an entitled attitude, think I owe them something, or anybody owes them something. Nobody owes you a thing. You get out, you get a job, you go earn a living. Yeah, that entitlement, that government stipping these people are getting, nothing's free, people. You have to pay for it. So, there's just a whole lot of layers to just the shortage of supply. And that's just talking about the truck driving aspect of it. How truck driving operates as far as getting logistics, there's a multitude of different problems that are going on and creating the current situation we live in. So I'm going to cover a few more of those in different videos because I really have a lot to say, and I really just get absolutely upset. And frankly, enough is enough. Hence the name of this channel. Thank you for watching.